Hey, what's up, foodies, and welcome to Moroccan Food Tour Cooking Show. Today, we're making some of the most wonderful Moroccan pan breads. It's called مخامر, or بطبوط, or خبز المقلاة, or المطلوع, or فطاير, or so many names for the same thing. We can call it also an English muffin, which is a very similar recipe. First of all, I want to apologize, guys, for not having an intro and outro shot for this. I don't know what happened, but the microphone catched so much noise, and of course I could not use that in the video. Here's a little clip that you're not going to get. Let's roll up. Alright, without any further talk, let's dig right into it. First of all, we're going to start by sifting a bowl of bread flour, which is equivalent to 250 grams. And then we're adding another 250 grams of semolina flour, which is simply finer grains than semolina. But we're saving some of that for later. 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast and another half teaspoon for safety. We're making a little hole in our dry ingredients to accommodate our olive oil, equivalent to 2 tablespoons. Salt to taste. A half teaspoon of sugar. The sugar here gonna help our yeast to rise the dough and activate more. Totally optional, but why not? And then little by little we're adding some warm water. It should be somewhat warm but not boiling hot, because if we use boiling hot water we're gonna kill our yeast. And now time to knead the dough. Now, kneading the dough is a very crucial step, and that's what's gonna help us having that airy, fluffy texture at the end. So yeah, don't underestimate this task. After 15 or 20 minutes of kneading, here's what we obtain. A somewhat sticky dough. Well, not somewhat sticky, a very sticky dough. But again, not very light, so it should be moist enough to make it sticky. I'll bring everything to the middle of my container, rub it a little bit with some olive oil to not form that leather skin after rising. Wrap it with some cling film and then put it in the oven to rise. Of course, here I'm using just the light bulb of my oven to create a stable environment for my dough to rise. So no heat here, the knob heat is totally in zero. And just the light bulb that's gonna create a stable 25-26 degrees Celsius in my oven. That is perfect for my dough to rise, and I will let it there for a total 2 hours. Oh, take a look at this bad boy. It doubled in size, maybe it tripled in size. Yeah, and of course, as you saw, the olive oil helped so much the cling film to release the dough easily. And of course, with my wet hand, I will transfer the dough to a clean working surface. Of course, always with my wet hand, I will execute that stretch and fold move. As you can see, always on a 90-degree angle, I will grab the dough and then slap it against the working surface each time. As you can see, the dough ball is very smooth and nice to work with. So I'm gonna cut this in desired parts using any sharp thing that you have or just your wet hand. Now time to start forming little balls by folding the dough on itself, like this. folding the dough on itself and then like closing it by applying a good pressure on the bottom edges of the dough. Of course, always using my wet hand. Here is another angle how to do that. And of course, to close that bowl, just applying nice pressure at the bottom. Alright, fast forward to the last bowl. We're gonna put that in the same container and then let it rise for another 2 hours. Again, it kinda doubles in size. So that's a nice sign. If you have like a somewhat nice rise in the second rise, mean you're very good to go. Time to flour our surface and start shaping our breads. Of course, we're gonna flour also the tray that's gonna accommodate all the breads. So of course, using the palming fingers of your hand, just try to form a super round bread, like a centimeter and a half centimeter thickness. And of course, generously flouring the dough in the surface. As you can see, I'm not very good at shaping very precisely round shapes, but yeah, doesn't matter that much. I made 5 breads and here I will use another technique, just rolling the dough to make some mini bread for the mini sandwiches that you saw in the beginning. So here we're aiming for like half a centimeter or maybe less than that, 4 millimeters thickness, and we're using our cookie cutter to cut our dough. Cover all those with a dry kitchen towel and then heat your cast iron pan or any non-stick pan that you have. Once our pan is heated, put some butter on it, melted butter on it, and then start cooking your bread. Yeah, once you start seeing those bubbles growing, time to flip them around. It should take somewhat between 7 to 10 minutes on a medium to high heat, and that's for each side. Of course, do not forget to do some browning for the surrounding edges of our breads. And of course, yeah, try to play with the bread and let it stand by itself. It's crazy hot, yes, I know, but you're gonna find your way. Yes, and we're done. As you can see, brownish, beautiful, wonderful, cool looking. Of course, between each batch, I will clean my cast iron from all that burnt semolina because it creates so much smoke first, and second, it's gonna somewhat change the taste of our bread. So time now for the mini sandwiches. Those ones we cut them very thin, like as I told you, less than a half a centimeter. So we're aiming here to separate the two crusts. And we're creating like a nice air bubble in between them to accommodate the filling. And we're done. As you can see, they puffed up and they created a nice pocket air in between. So for the filling, you can do whatever you want, but here is a little idea that I want to share with you. Just 1 chopped onions, 2 carrots, 2 zucchini grated. I'm gonna add some black pepper, some salt, and some of your favorite hot sauce. I do have here a Louisiana classic hot sauce. Oh my god, I love this thing. Pour in there how much you feel like and then add your chicken. After cleaning your flour from all the semolina flour and everything, time to fill your mini sandwiches bread, and here we are. Here is a cut of the bread right here. Oh my god, it looks very fluffy, very airy, soft, a nice crust. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. And here are the mini sandwiches. Like totally awesome. 1 bite or 2 bite sandwich. Who's not gonna love that? You know, in Ramadan, this is a very popular recipe. People love it so much. They will consume that almost every day. We do have so many names for this type of bread. Each region and each city will have a different name for that. So in Rabat, our region, we call it المخامر, but you will hear خبز المقلة, المطلوع, البطبوط, الفطاير, so many names for the same thing. Thank you so much guys for watching. Hope you like this video. And yeah, hope the voiceover gonna do its justice.